The Earth is approximately 2.52 billion kilometers away, or in other words, 168 times the distance between Earth and the Sun. At this moment, the space probe Voyager 1, launched 48 years ago, is moving away from us at a speed of 17 kilometers per second. By the year 2029, it will have traveled such a distance that it would take light an entire day to reach it. But this space probe, which carries a golden record containing the complete data of human civilization, how long will it continue to carry the evidence of humanity as it drifts through this universe? What is its future, and how long will it remain in contact with human civilization? Where will it be after 100,000 years? And after 1 billion years, what will its location be? Will it ever cross the Milky Way galaxy to explore other galaxies and find aliens? What will be the last day of Voyager 1? To know all these questions and to learn about the future of Voyager probes and other similar probes that are continuously wandering through space, watch this entire video. Because perhaps, through this, you might discover something about the future existence of human civilization and the infinite universe that could change your perspective forever. So, quickly fasten your seatbelt and join me on another astonishing journey of Voyager probes. In 1977, NASA launched 2 space probes to observe all the planets in our solar system up close for the first time. One of them was Voyager 2, launched first, and exactly 2 weeks later, Voyager 1 was launched. In just 2 years, Voyager 1 reached close to Jupiter, allowing human civilization to see this massive gaseous planet from such a close distance for the first time. It also captured images of its moons. Afterward, it headed in another direction, and after a year, on November 12, 1980, it was just 184,000 kilometers away from Saturn. After seeing Saturn's rings, Voyager 1 continued on its journey in another direction. Voyager 1 then visited Uranus in 1985, capturing multiple images, including the first ever images of its rings. It then reached Neptune in 1989, coming within about 80,000 kilometers of the planet's surface, capturing detailed images and observing Neptune's moons. After that, it moved beyond the outer boundary of our solar system. In 2012, Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the boundary of our Sun's influence, entering interstellar space. The heliopause marks the point where the Sun's magnetic field stops functioning effectively. Both Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are now traveling through interstellar space. However, it's a misconception that both probes have crossed the interstellar boundary. The Pioneer 10 and 11 probes, launched about the same time as Voyager 2, are also considered to have crossed the interstellar boundary, carrying with them evidence of human civilization to inform any potential alien discovery about us. Besides these, the New Horizons probe launched to Pluto is also drifting through interstellar space. In total, 5 human-made probes are currently wandering beyond the Sun's boundary. Among them, Voyager probes are the most special, as Carl Sagan himself hoped that someday they would inform aliens about our civilization, who we are and where we come from. And today, they still serve that purpose. Both Voyager and Pioneer probes carry a golden record, which contains evidence of human civilization and the location of the Sun. The record includes a pulsar map, which is especially significant. This map indicates the distance from the Sun to 14 pulsar stars, with the Sun at the center. If aliens find this record and analyze this map, they could determine the exact direction and distance of our solar system from these pulsars, helping them locate us easily. Now, you might wonder why NASA and Carl Sagan chose pulsar stars for this location reference. They could have used any massive star visible over thousands of light years. But pulsars, neutron stars that rotate extremely rapidly, are used because their unique pulsing patterns are like fingerprints, each different from the other. Since the Golden Record contains this pulsar map, if aliens detect the pulsar signals and analyze the patterns, they can locate Earth. But of course, this process isn't as simple as it sounds, because this map is only useful within our Milky Way galaxy. Despite that, Voyager continues to move forward in space. Even after its fuel runs out, it will keep drifting for billions of years, carrying the Golden Record. By 2036, it will be completely out of contact with us, with all instruments turned off, and we will never be able to communicate with it again. Even after that, Voyager 1 will be more than 20,000 years from reaching our solar system's Oort cloud. It will then pass through such regions that from the sun's perspective, the stars will appear very small. If you think it will head directly towards the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, that's not the case. The trajectories of both Voyager probes are such that they will not approach any star for thousands of years. Voyager 1 will enter a star system in about 400 years, passing within 1.6 light-years of 445 stars, and will be approximately 2.3 light-years from the Sun at that time. NASA estimates that the probability of finding life on any planet in this star system is low, because Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf with only about 1/3 the mass of the Sun. That star is currently about 17 light-years away from us and is moving towards Earth. When Voyager 1 arrives there in about 400 years, its distance from us will be just 3.5 light-years, making it the closest star to the Sun at that time. After that, Voyager 1 will cross this star system and continue towards other stars in the galaxy. Similarly, Voyager 2 will pass near Ross 248 star in about 42,000 years, which will then be the closest star to the Sun. However, both Voyager probes will pass these stars at considerable distances, and no extraterrestrial life will detect or contact them due to the absence of life on these planets. If everything proceeds as planned, and gravitational influences do not significantly alter their speeds, these probes will continue drifting in the Milky Way galaxy for millions of years. But if they maintain their current speed, after about 25 million years, Voyager 1 will complete a full orbit around the galaxy. After 4 such orbits, totaling about 100 million years, it will have traveled approximately 25 billion years. And if it continues at 17 kilometers per second, it will be about 56,000 light-years away from Earth. However, due to the effects of gravity, dark matter, and other large celestial bodies in space, its speed will slow down, possibly reducing this distance to around 45,000 light-years. Even then, it won't reach the outermost arm of the galaxy. To cross the entire galaxy from the Sun's position, Voyager 1 would need to travel at least 75,000 light-years, which would take about 1.5 billion years, an almost impossible feat given current physics. In fact, even after 5 billion years, long after Earth and the Sun would have ceased to exist, if human civilization manages to develop into an advanced state, they might still be able to survive within this galaxy. But after 5 billion years, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will have merged into a massive elliptical galaxy, or the collision could cause many stars to be displaced or destroyed, or propel objects to escape the galaxy altogether. If Voyager 1 still exists, then chances are it might escape the galaxy due to gravitational interactions. As stars and black holes in the merged galaxy jostle and disrupt orbits, Voyager could accelerate beyond the galaxy's escape velocity, drifting endlessly into the universe. Theoretically, It's possible that Voyager 1 and 2 could leave our galaxy and enter intergalactic space. But practically, physics and the gravitational pull of billions of stars and matter will prevent that from happening. They will likely spend their entire lives wandering within the galaxy. Even after 5 billion years, both the Milky Way and Andromeda will have merged into a large elliptical galaxy, and these probes will have completed many orbits. They won't have left the galaxy. The vast gravity of the galaxy, with hundreds of billions of stars and countless black holes, makes such escape impossible at current speeds. So, their last days will be within this galaxy, and these probes will eventually cease to function or drift into oblivion. The Voyager probes, the first interstellar explorers of humanity, will be forever lost in the vast universe. The Pioneer 10, 11, and New Horizons probes, launched to explore specific celestial bodies, will also never leave the Milky Way. Until human civilization reaches an advanced level, Type 2 civilization, we won't be able to develop probes capable of traveling faster than light or crossing galaxies. Only then can we hope to explore beyond our galaxy, but no one knows how long that will take. For now, this concludes our journey in this video. I hope you enjoyed this exploration and learned something new. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and share. Don't forget to subscribe